Field of 9 for the 11th from Dayton Raceway, the Dayton Pacing Derby. They're at the post of the year. They go. The year off and pacing. Captain Albano for the lead. Captain Luke from the rail protects up on the outside. Ervin Hanover moving early to the inside, away and forth. Maximus Mickey into the turn fifth. Women layer, then Ken Hanover, Little Rocket Man, Paris' Dragon, and By the Missile as they line up nearly in numerical order, but leading the way, it's the two, Captain Albano. Captain Luke is there in second. Ervin Hanover was third momentarily, is out and rolling quickly for Louis Wah, the quarter 26-3, and Ervin Hanover on the outside trying to work to the top. Captain Albano to the inside is stringing him out a bit, but will release. Racing fourth, Maximus Mickey for Xeron. Women layer is next. Off the rail and underway. Ken Hanover from sixth. Seventh, Little Rocket Man. He'll be fourth over. Then it is Paris' Dragon and By the Missile, the trailer. They'll pass the half, and Ervin Hanover has the lead. He has him there, 53-2, 26-4. Second quarter after a 26-3 opener. They are speeding, and Ervin Hanover leads the way. Captain Albano has the pocket. Maximus Mickey first up. He's now third. Inside Captain Luke. Women layer following cover. Third over outside. Ken Hanover inside is Paris' Dragon, and the trailers are By the Missile and Little Rocket Man to three quarters. Ervin Hanover still yet to face a real challenge. Three quarters. 1:20-3. They pace the final turn. Inside, Captain Albano has had the trip. Maximus Mickey grinding. He'll have to find more. Ask for three wide pace. Women layer inside. Captain Luke, top of the stretch on their way home. Ervin Hanover out of the pocket. Here comes Captain Albano. Ervin Hanover, Captain Albano on the outside, coming on and coming at him. Ervin Hanover, Captain Albano to the wire together. Photo for win. 1:47-2. That is the fastest mile ever here at Dayton Raceway.
Three quarters, 124-1. Go, dog, go. On top, turning for home as Super Chapter moves up at the outside to engage. Mount Castle is trying to hang in down at the inside as Chimpanzee Dancer moves up fourth. Down at the pylons, Montserrat. They trot through the stretch. Super Chapter, go, dog, go. It's Super Chapter who accelerates to the outside. Go, dog, go, jumped it off. So Super Chapter will coast on home to a wedding. Go, dog, go, all stride through the line to finish second. That was Montserrat down at the inside. A third, Mount Castle. Fourth, Chimpanzee Dancer fifth in 1:51-1.
And it's a Motocon Legacy leading by 2-1 Maryland, who's trying to track him down in second. Then Happy Jack B, Gap Kronos and Fadeaway Hanover, but a Motocon Legacy has got 2.5 on Maryland, and a Motocon Legacy will deliver in the Grade 1 Canadian Trotting Classic by 2.5. It's a Motocon Legacy home over Maryland, and Gap Kronos in 1:49-4, the fastest 3-year-old in Mohawk Park history. It's a stakes track Canadian record for a Motocon Legacy sub 150 in the Canadian Trotting Classic. Now on the outside, here's the big mare, Sylvia Hanover, getting closer. In behind the leader, Kobe's GG. Grit and Grace trying to find a way through. Tuck Kody to me off cover. Glenborough up the inside. Sylvia Hanover taking over the lead from Tells on a roll. Tuck Kody to me closing outside. Glenborough up the inside with pace. Grit and Grace behind mares as well. Sylvia Hanover with a slim lead. Tuck Kody to me and Glenborough. Sylvia Hanover just refuses to lose. It's Sylvia Hanover in the Fillies and Mares free for all in 150 flat.
Field of 9 for the Dayton Trotting Derby. They're at the post of the year. They go. Off and trotting. First call to Chapper Craze. Chris Page fires him out for the lead. Hill Exotic sent away aggressively. Center of the track. Outside, Up Your Deo. Far outside, Southwind Coors. Traffic early for Logan Park on the outside. Lexus Kody in a tough early spot. He's sixth along the inside and locked in. Racing in seventh is Atos Kronos, followed by Security Protected in the early trailers. Osceola, they scramble to the quarter. It's Up Your Deo, short lead on the outside, and now he'll cross over and clear. 26-4 opening quarter. Hill Exotic yield. Southwind Coors, he's pressing on for Ronnie Wren Jr. to challenge as they race under the line the first time. Logan Park, yet to see a pylon, moves up fourth. Inside fifth, Chapter Craze. Atos Kronos is on the move. Lexus Kody has been shuffled all the way back to seventh, and he's still locked in. Moving up on the outside, Security protected, and the trailers, Osceola, as they trot past the half, 54-3, 27-4. Second panel, Up Your Deo, the lead just ahead. Southwind Coors at 39-1. He's been parked every step. Hill Exotic looks loaded from the pocket, but Up Your Deo can go on, and Southwind Coors will take over the lead. Logan Park perfectly placed for Doug McNair. He's now second on the outside. Atos Kronos is on the move, begging for room. Chapper Craze squeezes in between horses. 3 wide, Security protected. Outside, Osceola, and out the back door, the trailer is Lexus Kody. 123-1, 28-3 backside. Southwind Coors with the lead. Logan Park going a huge trip. Atos Kronos is 3 wide, and from nowhere, 4 wide. Here comes Lexus Kody. Top of the stretch on their way home. Southwind Coors, Atos Kronos, Lexus Kody going right on by Lexus Kody. What a mile! 151-4.
And in the stretch, in the $1 Million Metro, and McClure for the first time calling on Bojangles. Here's room for Frantic Hanover, and he takes his shot now on Bojangles. Here comes Keetrick and Frantic Hanover. Sweet Love and Lou on the scene. Bojangles digging in. Frantic Hanover. Bojangles conquers the unconquered. He is absolute perfection. 149-1. Bojangles equals the stakes and track record in the Metro pace. What a thriller it was.
Mickey and Minnie briefly went back to the inside, now goes back to the outside to challenge. Those two now stride for stride. Time of the season takes over third. Always Anna Hanover fourth as they turn for home. Minnie on the outside powers by. Rodeo Drive Deo is second. Time of the season cruises into third, but coming home, your champion for the PA Sires this year is Mickey and Minnie. 149-4.
Field of 9 for the Dayton Distaff Derby. They're at the post of the year. They go. They're off and pacing as expected. Twin B Joe Fresh fires out for the lead. Soft shot showing early speed at the rail. Seaside Diva. Kobe's Gigi on the move. Sylvia Hanover pressing forward 4 wide into the turn. Racing away 6. Always Be Naughty on the move. My Girl EJ outside. She circles up and into the flow early. Backing off 8th. Talk Kody to be. And the trailer is Terra Pasta as they slug it out to the quarter. Soft shot crosses over. Twin B Joe Fresh will take over. 26-1, and on the outside, Sylvia Hanover is coming to her early. Racing fourth, Kobe's Gigi for Jingra to the inside, Seaside Diva. Out and on the move, My Girl EJ. She was in for about 3 or 4 strides. She's right back out to follow Sylvia Hanover's cover. Then it is moving on the outside as they make their way around the turn and on over to the half. Always Be Naughty and Talk Kody to be 3rd and 4th over, and the trailer is Terra Pasta, half 54-2, 28-1. Second panel, it's Twin B Joe Fresh at 1-9, the lead a length. Sylvia Hanover, she's still parked, but she is inching in. The battle could be on with 3/8 to go. Soft shot is 85-1, is backed up from the pocket. Gobi's Gigi on the outside 4th. Inside as they drive for 3/4, sent out 3 wide is Always Be Naughty to 3/4, and Dexter says go with Twin B Joe Fresh, and she says what rivalry. 121-1. She's opened up 5.5. Sylvia Hanover on the outside, soft shot to the inside. They come to the top of the stretch, and it's Twin B Joe Fresh. She is going to romp tonight. Twin B Joe Fresh is long gone. Twin B Joe Fresh wins the Dayton Distaff Derby in 148-4. Sylvia Hanover was second. Photo for show between Seaside Diva and Kobe's Gigi.
They trot to the top of the stretch. Yo Tilly trying to polish it off. Win Pansy still keeping right with the favorite is Stash Some Cash. Moves up down the center of the track. 3/4, 123-3. Yo Tilly still there, but she's going to have to stave off a 2-pronged attack. Stash Some Cash rallies down the center. Win Pansy driven out dead at the inside. Teresi tried to dive through late, but it's Yo Tilly. Yo Tilly's cruising home here. Yo Tilly, she's going to remain perfect in her sophomore season. Yo Tilly takes it easily. Stash Flash some cash, a solid second. Looked like Teresi was up to grab third in 151.
Louprint with the lead. Got to recall thus far. Captain Optimistic in the leader's wheel disc in second. And look at Dexter. He's looking for room with odds on outlier. Top of the stretch. Less than a 16th to go in the Buckeyes State, and they're on their way home in the little brown jug. Louprint, odds on outlier. Louprint, Ronnie Wren Jr. wins the little brown jug. 150 and 1/5. Louprint.